It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Mia wakes up to the sound of her alarm. She's 14 years old, and her room is small but cozy, with posters of stars and planets on the walls. She loves Fridays because school is always fun on Fridays. She stretches, yawns, and jumps out of bed. Her blue shirt, her favorite, is neatly folded on a chair. She puts it on, brushes her teeth, and combs her long brown hair. Her backpack sits by the door, heavy with books and a notebook full of doodles. She doesn't mind the wait today. Something about this morning feels special. Downstairs, Mia's mom is in the kitchen, making breakfast. The smell of warm toast fills the air. Mia grabs a glass of orange juice and sits at the table. "Good morning, Mia," her mom says with a warm smile. "Have a great day at school." Mia nods, her mouth full of toast. "Thanks, Mom, I will," she replies, her voice cheerful. She finishes her breakfast quickly, grabs her lunchbox with a peanut butter sandwich inside, and heads out the door. The air outside is cool, and the sun shines brightly. Birds chirp in the trees, and Mia feels happy as she walks to the bus stop. At the bus stop, Mia sees her best friend, Sam, waiting. Sam is tall, with curly hair and a big grin. He's always making jokes. "Hey, Mia. Ready for the science quiz?" he asks, his eyes sparkling. Mia's heart skips a beat. "Oh no, I forgot to study," she says, her voice shaky. Her stomach twists with worry. She's not good at science, and quizzes make her nervous. Sam laughs softly, his smile kind. "Don't worry, Mia, I'll help you before class. Let's go over the planet." Mia sighs with relief. She is lucky to have a friend like Sam who always knows how to make her feel better. The yellow school bus pulls up, and Mia and Sam climb aboard. They sit together near the back, talking and laughing. Sam points out the window at a dog chasing its tail. "Look at that silly dog," he says. Mia giggles. The bus ride is short, but it's one of her favorite parts of the day. She likes watching the houses and trees pass by, the world waking up. At school, the bell rings loudly. Mia and Sam run to their classroom, their sneakers squeaking on the shiny floor. Their teacher, Mr. Lee, is already there. He's kind but strict, with glasses and a neat tie. He writes, "Science quiz" on the whiteboard in big letters. Mia's stomach tightens again. She sits at her desk, her pencil tapping nervously. Sam leans over and whispers, "Remember, planets go around the sun. Jupiter's the biggest." Mia nods, trying to stay calm. She takes a deep breath and tells herself, "I can do this." The quiz begins. The room is quiet, except for the sound of pencils scratching paper. Mia reads the first question. "What is the third planet from the sun?" She smiles. "That's easy," she writes. The next question is harder. "What is the biggest planet in our solar system?" Mia remembers Sam's hint and writes, "Jupiter." She answers 10 questions, some easy, some tricky. Her hand shakes a little, but she keeps going. When she finishes, she feels proud. She tried her best, and that's what matters. Mr. Lee collects the quizzes and smiles. "Great job, everyone," he says. "Now, let's do something fun to celebrate." He pulls out a small metal box from his desk. It's decorated with colorful stickers. "This is a time capsule," he explains. "We'll fill it with things from today and bury it. In the future, someone will open it and learn about us." Mia's eyes light up. She's never made a time capsule before. The class buzzes with excitement. Mia works with Sam, Lily, and Tom. Lily is quiet but loves writing. Tom is loud and always full of ideas. They sit in a circle, brainstorming. "Let's put in a class photo," Mia suggests. She imagines someone finding it years from now, seeing their smiling faces, Sam nods. Good idea. I'll add a drawing of our school. He sketches the building with its red roof and tall trees. Lily writes a letter about their favorite things. I love music and video games, she writes. Tom holds up a tiny toy car. This is my favorite, he says, grinning. Let's put it in. Mia laughs. The car is small and red, just like Tom's energy. Working together feels good. Mia feels close to her friends, like they're a team. They decorate the capsule with stickers and write Class of 2025 on it. Mia's heart feels warm. She loves moments like this, when everyone is happy and working together. At lunch, Mia and her friends sit in the cafeteria. The room is noisy, filled with kids talking and laughing. Mia eats her peanut butter sandwich and sips her juice. Lily starts a conversation. What will people think when they open our time capsule in 50 years? She asks. Mia thinks for a moment. They'll see how happy we were, she says. They'll know we loved school. Sam nods. Yeah, and they'll love Tom's toy car. Everyone laughs. Mia feels a glow inside. Lunch with friends is always special. After lunch, Mr. Lee surprises the class. Let's go outside to bury the time capsule, he says. The class cheers and follows him to the school garden. The garden is beautiful, with red roses, yellow sunflowers, and green grass. Mia smells the flowers and feels the soft ground under her shoes. The class works together to dig a small hole. Mia and Sam carefully place the capsule in the ground. Everyone takes turns covering it with dirt. When they finish, they clap and cheer. Mia feels excited, imagining someone finding their capsule one day. Back in the classroom, it's time for art class, Mia's favorite. Today, they're painting. Mia picks up a brush and dips it in bright colors: red, blue, yellow. She paints the time capsule surrounded by flowers. Her brush moves fast, and the colors blend together. Painting makes her feel free, like she can create anything. She adds a bright sun in the corner of her paper. When she's done, she smiles at her work. It's not perfect, but it's hers. The final bell rings, and the day is over. Mia feels a little sad. The day went so fast. On the bus home, she sits with Sam again. Today was the best, she says, her voice soft. Sam grins. Yeah, but tomorrow will be fun too. Mia laughs. She looks out the window. The sun is setting, painting the sky orange and pink. She feels tired but happy. At home, Mia's mom is cooking dinner. The smell of spaghetti fills the house. Mia tells her mom about the quiz, the time capsule, and her painting. That sounds wonderful, her mom says, giving her a big hug. Mia feels warm and safe. After dinner, she sits at her desk and opens her journal. She writes, "Today was a fun day at school. I was scared of the science quiz, but I did okay. I love my friends. We made a time capsule, and I painted a picture. School can be hard, but days like this make it special. I can't wait for tomorrow." Mia puts down her pen and yawns. She turns off her lamp and climbs into bed. As she closes her eyes, she smiles. Today was a day full of small moments, worries, laughter, and joy. She falls asleep dreaming of flowers, friends, and the time capsule waiting in the garden.